Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, guys from different part of the world. Welcome back to MyQFX weekly webinar. It was nice pleasure to see you again, guys. And we had amazing trade, guys, today. What a beautiful analysis and what a beautiful trade I'm going to show you guys today. All right, so just to recap, what is the MyQFX for those people who are joining first time or is going to watch this webinar in MyQFX YouTube channel first time? MyQFX is a gateway for the practical forex training and real-time market analysis. As mentioned, it's a very comprehensive forex training and market analysis platform designed for both novice and experienced trader. So whether you are just starting your trading journey or a seasoned professional, MyQFX offers the tools and the insight you need to succeed. Okay, so let's begin the show. Just before that, I would like to go a disclaimer. I'm just going to read down the last paragraph that I'm not affiliated with, nor do I represent any security broker, dealer, or investment company. I'm not licensed or qualified to provide any investment advice. Any trading decision I share are for information purpose only and should not be taken as financial or investment advice. It is important to verify all information independently, and any action you take based on that information are entirely your own responsibility. Okay, so the format of this webinar is we're going to be looking first, we're going to be looking the whole week, high impact coming news, which is always important for us to plan our trade ahead, and then we analyze every single day. But now I'm going to analyze in a high time frame. Technical analysis, all the major against the dollar, we analyze in 4-hour chart, and all the exotic pairs and gold we analyze in 1 hour. And we have our own intraday system where we basically analyze the market to basically refine our high probability entries and exit, which is I'm going to show you at the end. Or during this analysis, I will also show you my KFX analysis performance of today and how we analyze today based on the high time frame and based on the intraday and what would be the result. And I will also show you one of the small account I'm managing it. I'll show you the result as well. Okay, so if you are completely new to MyQFX and you would like to join MyQFX platform, and if you are not a MyQBN member, so you still have the opportunity. But if you are a MyQBN member, you have privilege. You are MyQFX platform is a part of your BDM. So make sure you take the full advantage, join MyQFX and practice and learn, for trading. If you are not a member, you still have the opportunity. We are giving 3 options to join MyQFX community. Number one, if you open an account with the QBN Global, our collaborative partner, trading partner, if you open a live account, $500 of an account, you will have the access of 3-month access for this platform. And the key important of this platform is the real-time market analysis update and all these features we already explained in previous webinar. You can find that information on my QFX YouTube channel. As long as you're actively trading, you will have 3 months free access. And if you would like to have, a 12 months free access, so all you have to do is just open an account for $1,000 account. As long as you're actively trading it, you will have the 3 months free access. And also, there's opportunities to have a one-to-one free session with one of my team member or myself, depending on my time availability, where I will explain to you how to trade that account effectively through a real-time trade analysis and through my QFX platform. And if you want to trade with your own brokerage and you still want to access, we still have the functionality. You can trade my QFX to any other broker. For that, you have to pay $149 per month subscription. And if you're trading successfully, go show us your performance, and there's a funding opportunity from my QFX platform. Even though if you have one of these options and you are trading successfully, as mentioned, my QBN is eco-friendly, so we can publish your performance to the public, and there's opportunities to get funded too. So there's opportunities to learn at the same time. At the same time, you have the opportunities to develop, to maximize that knowledge and skill, and they get funded. So if you need still some information, just feel free, drop on us email at hello@myqfx.com. Our support team more than happy to help you and assist you, right? So that's what it is. Okay, let's go back to the first. We're gonna look at the this week high impact news. And here I'm just going to show the high impact news of this week. And by the way, my analyst team or myself, we analyze every single day high impact news and technical analysis. So this time we're just going to be looking for the high impact news. So today we had a news came out, ISM services PMI was expected 42.2, 44.2 versus 45, 44.5, but came out 44.0, sort of like a slightly lower than the previous one. And we haven't seen any big moves, but we still have seen some nice moves, especially in the gold. Okay. So if you look at the Tuesday, we don't have any high impact news. Wednesday, we probably gonna have volatility at the Asian session. That's the Kiwi dollar. As you can see here, we have official rate expected exactly the same. No, it's 2.25% ahead. So we'll see here how that's going to make an impact. We have again RBN Z statement is coming and press conference in the morning. London morning, we don't have any high impact news. At the New York session in the evening, we have quite high impact is the FOMC meeting minutes. So that's going to be create some interesting moves. We'll see. Thursday, excuse me, we don't have any high impact news. Friday, mainly we have a CAD, and you can see that employment change is expected 11.2K versus 87.8K. Quite big difference. We'll see how that's going to make impact to the CAD. And then we have unemployment rate exactly as the same. Okay, so in nutshell, if you look at here, Tuesday, we don't have any high impact news. There might be a possibility price might be a sideways, depend, unless if something tweet come out from the Trump or any geopolitical situation develop that might gonna create some movement. Otherwise, if there's no news, might be a sideways market. And Wednesday, we're gonna be more focused on Kiwi, especially in the Asian session trader. And in the evening, we have our FOMC meeting. Thursday, we don't have any high impact news. And Friday, probably going to be more focused onto the CAD. So in a nutshell, we have this, overview of the whole week. Now I'm going to go to the technical side of it. And I'll go through, basically, this is the gold. And let me share with you, uh, start from gold. Let's start from gold. Okay. Gold, as you can see here, we had it last week. We had a nice, beautiful bull run. And if you haven't subscribed our MyQFX YouTube channel, I recommend you should, because mainly, sometimes I pound yen, but mainly I broadcast my analysis review of the gold. And so you have seen that we had a nice, amazing trades on gold. We have seen we were long since the market basically respected as a major support. We were looking for this breakout. And as always mentioned, and the way we look at all the price action. And based on that, we look at the three things is more important for us in order to step into the trade. That's the market, market pattern, market structure, and the behavior. These three things is more important for us being in a technical analysis, and we combine with the fundamental and geopolitical situation, how things developing it, and then we look for the opportunity. If we are thinking the price is going to go up or down, we look at the pattern, and if we see the chart pattern is aligned with the fundamental, scenario, then we'll analyze in deep down to look for the high probability trade. So, for example, we had it last week. You can see the price nicely broken here. We have this impulsive reaction. That impulsive reaction, if you follow my YouTube channel, I mentioned that based on the analysis, what exactly we were expecting. We were expecting one more push at this level, but the price refused, develop a false breakout. Then we have this area of interest. As mentioned, we were looking two options here. One, either price gonna give us the confirmation, or either price gonna break and give us the confirmation. That's a more important thing is confirmation is the high probability of sign to get the high good probability trade. So if you look at here, what sort of price action has been developed, price refused to stay below this level and multiple rejection. And at the New York session, we had this beautiful trade, guys. Amazing trade we had it, and pretty straightforward after impulsive price developed correction. So we had this beautiful trade at the market open. Right now, if you look at here, the price developed in a channel, and we were expecting the price might gonna continue, but price refused to stay above this level. And we already did this channel on Friday. Mentioned that the price, look out for this price action. We are looking into it. The price refused to stay above this level and give us the confirmation that give us the high probability of sign of continuation to the downside. But as mentioned, we had the main point was this is the area of interest we were looking at. I said too much, as long as the price stay above this level, there might be still possibility price might just shoot up. But as long as the price stay within the structure, being an intraday, we have squeezed amazing profit. As mentioned in my previous webinar, that we look at the high time frame support and resistance. As you can see here, the price nicely respecting it many time here and respecting it many time here. So being an intraday, we always, because this is a highly volatile instrument, and we look at the, if we are looking along, we look at the what kind of price action has been developed in intraday. If we are looking at short, then we look at what sort of price action has been developed in intraday, and we look for the opportunity. So today we had a long and short trade because while the price is moving up and down, we continuously broadcast our analysis and help our traders to squeeze amazing profit. And we had a nice trade, guys, today on gold. If you look at here, I'm not going to show all of the analysis because it's highly volatile. We have a lot of analysis has been developed in intraday. I'm just going to show you the last seven or eight analysis. So if you look ahead, this is the analysis being broadcasted, and this is the pretty straightforward. If you look at the time frame, we have around by 10 a.m. London time. We did this analysis. We look at the price action, and the way we look at here, when we look at the price is respecting this area, there might be a possibility of short. So we analyze what sort of price action has been developed. As mentioned, the key important thing for us is the price pattern and the structure. We have this, panel is created, this structure is created that give us the high probability of continuation to the downside. And the confirmation, we get it like here. We get a price break and give us the confirmation. Let me zoom it and let me explain to you what does it mean, the confirmation. So we look at here. First of all, we are looking this breakout. And based on that, you can see here, the price nicely broken this low here and give us the confirmation. That is the high probability of sign of continuation to the downside. And if you look ahead, we have our own proprietary system, which is a momentum indicator, which give us the strength of bearishness. But mainly we trade price action. If you look at overall our analysis is a price action. We don't 100% trade based on the indicators. We align, we did take the confirmation from the indicator, but we don't 100% depend on the indicator. Here is a pretty straightforward, as always mentioned to my trader. Every time when the price break low, pay attention to this point. So you can see here, this is the price refused to stay and develop another structure and break and give us the confirmation. And beautiful short trade we had it. This is the one of the trade we had it short. And let's look at the another analysis we had it. And pretty straightforward. You can see here that we already had a short trade here because we continuously monitoring, our analysts continuously monitoring in the price action. And here, if you look at here, what sort of price action we have, pretty straightforward. We have this area of interest, which is price nicely broken previously. Price developed high and broken, so price trap into this situation. We are not looking trade in this area. We need to let the price come out and give us the confirmation. So if you look at the bottom, price nicely broke on this area. You can see here another beautiful and pullback that gives us a sign of continuation. So we had another beautiful long trade here. That later on, we also had another beautiful short trade here, which is a pretty straightforward, as mentioned, that every time when the price respected here, we look at here that what sort of price action has been developed. So this was the beautiful analysis at the New York session, just before 1 o'clock, the New York Open. We have one push to the upside that give us the high probability possibility if the price can break and sign of continuation, otherwise short trade here. So if you look at this analysis, how we analyze it, so we clearly explain our trader, this is the price of action. So we are looking for this breakout. If the price can break, give us the confirmation. We were looking might be a breakout and continuation, but the price refused, develop impulsive reaction to the downside. And again, every time when the session open, there's going to be highly volatile. As you can see here, based on that, the price nicely respected And this is the breakout, and after that price break, give us the confirmation. A beautiful short trade hit to the profit target around this level. That was the trade. We had amazing trade, guys, on this one. So we have another beautiful analysis. Let me share with you guys. That one. Okay, so that's what happened here. You can see the price repeatedly respecting here, this area. So there might be, because we can see here the price respected many time here, many time here. So there might be a possibility of reversal. So how we get early sign in intraday, which is we already explained to our trader. And let me explain to you again here. So if you look at here, the price should stay develop impulsive reaction, and price should continue, but price refuse to stay below this level, develop a false breakout. So safest way, as mentioned, look for this breakout, because we already had a high probability there might be a continuation. So we had this beautiful, after that, as I mentioned, price action is very important. Price nicely broken, and this is the first high is broken, and give us the confirmation and beautiful long trade here. And then we suggest our trader it's time to bank some profit. So that was a beautiful trade we had it. Then we also had some counter short trade here when the price was at this level, around this level. So we also had counter short trade, and afterward, basically, we had it, the last one. We just did it, and that was a pretty standard and straightforward, amazing, a long trade here, because the price nicely, if you look at here, where we have it, price nicely respected at this level. Can see this rejection here. That rejection explained in intraday system, which is you can see here the price nicely broke on this previous high. Let me make it zoom and explain to you guys how. You can see here the price nicely broken and beautiful and continuation sign. So you can see, guys, we had it, even though we had a downside channel and even a downside, how we basically analyze and help our traders not to miss any opportunity. So what is next, or what I'm looking for it? So if you look at the bigger picture, the bigger picture is basically, if you look ahead, this is the area of interest. You can see here, which is price nicely broken and retesting it. And this is the area of interest for us to looking for this area. So the while the price is here being an intraday, it's okay. We can take a short trade here, long, short, long, short. But again, it has to be a valid entry, which is our intraday system. But I'm looking here, if the price gonna break, give us the confirmation, even the price gonna break and this previous high too. But if the price in upcoming days and upcoming hours, if the price gonna break this level and give us the confirmation, then I'm expecting continuation, and the first target will be around this level. So while the price is here, if you look at, if you're trading in a long, high time frame, I would say let the price break. So a point of interest for me is this. These are the 2 points of interest I'm looking to break. Yeah, so we'll see. But being an intraday, we also squeeze even counter opportunity and long opportunity. So we had a nice, beautiful trade. And let me share with you. We had a nice, this is one of the account, as you can see here. We managed, you can see here mostly buy at the end. We had it from here, and you can see here trade buy, and you can see a $19,000 profit, one of the small account. We're managing it here. So that was a beautiful trade. We had a gold, amazing trade. Now let's look at the Euro USD, and then I'm going to go pound dollar and the pound yen. So these are the pairs I'm going to be explaining in more detail. But meanwhile, if you have any questions, feel free to ask question or raise your hand. You can talk to me, guys, directly. This is the opportunity, guys, helping community each other. So if you have any questions or anything, just feel free to ask. Okay, so let's look at the Euro USD, how we traded. So last week we had this beautiful, you can see here, price nicely respected. So we had this beautiful breakout, especially when the price come back and give us the confirmation. We had amazing long trade here, and then right now you can see the price nicely respecting here. We also had a short trade here, and right now the price is respecting it. As always mentioned, we always look at the what sort of price action has been developed and what sort of pattern is developed. So what sort of candle you can see it right now? You can see the bullish engulfing candle, and price refused basically to break this down. That give us the one more sign of continuation to the upside. We'll see in upcoming days, but we had a nice trade here. Let me share with you guys. We had this one, probably this one on the, when the price broke on this area. So we had this beautiful long trade here, and pretty straightforward. If you look ahead the price section, which is we explained based on that beautiful long trade we had it, and then we also had it another beautiful small long trade here, And then today, this morning, we had this nice, beautiful breakout because if you look at the market open around this level. So we're looking here. So we had this breakouts as mentioned here, pretty standard price nicely broken even after the breakout price retest. And right now the price is reversing it. So let's look at the current price action, what we can see here. So the way I look at here, this is the intraday system. The way we are looking here, so we have this low is been broken now. So we're gonna mark this area. So eventually we were expecting the price should stay below this level, but price refused. Price also develop a double bottom here. So now as a trader, what I'm looking here, either I'm looking price break this level or price break this level, give us the confirmation for short break and give us the confirmation for low. While the price is here, is no point because this is does not give us any clear direction, but based on the 4 hour, there might be a possibility of continuation. But being in an intraday, we're looking safest rate, let the price break and look for the opportunity accordingly. So we had a nice, beautiful trades last week on Friday, or even on Euro USD. And let's look at the pound dollar. Then I'm going to look at the pound yen. We had amazing, what a beautiful trade, guys, on pound yen. I'll show you later. Okay, so as you have seen, our bias was long at this area, and price continuously up channel. So as long as the price stay within this channel, and we were looking here. If you look ahead, this price action is always give us the high probability of sign of continuation to the upside. If you look at the basic price action, this is the way we look at. We look at the up and down, momentum of the price that give us the high probability where the price is going to be moving ahead. Then we align it to the intraday. If you look at every impulsive reaction to the upside is impulsive, correction, impulsive, correction, impulsive, that give us the high probability of sign of continuation to the break. So we had this beautiful breakout, and afterwards you can see that we also had some counter short trade. And let me share with you guys we had a lot of analysis while the price was moving up and down. So the best trade we had in this one, which is a pretty straightforward, as you can see here, the price was around this level. So we had this beautiful breakout and the price are heading to this level. And there might be a possibility of the way we look at, the way I look at, we have 2 points here. So we have impulsive correction looking one more push to the upside. So we don't have any high impact news for the cable rest of the week. But we do have high impact news that is on Wednesday, when tomorrow we don't have it high impact news, we have a FOMC. So there might be a possibility before the FOMC, there might be a possibility of push to the upside. We'll see. But right now, we already traded have this long, and they're really enjoying it and making amazing profit. Okay. So let's move into the pound yen. Pound yen, what a beautiful trade, guys. Amazing. We already had a bias for long, and the reason behind it, because we look at the multiple rejections here at the support level. This is the support level we did, and we explained through live analysis that there might be if the price is going to break, then give us the confirmation short, otherwise look for long. So we already had it long on Friday. The price respected here at the market open. We also did. We were looking at pullback here at the Asian session, which price did, and afterwards you can see a beautiful rally. And look, if you look at all our analysis, we never mentioned for short. We mentioned look for pullback. This is the way we look at it. Once we define the bias, for example, in this case, in this case, you can see here the price is heading up. So what we're looking here, we're looking for buy opportunity. Every time when the price develop a dip, we're looking for buy. This is what exactly happens. So if you look at the previous analysis, like let me share with you the 3 days ago on Friday, we had this beautiful breakout opportunities was developed, long opportunity. And this is the Asian session analysis, which is we mentioned here. Even this was the analysis on Friday. We mentioned look for pullback around this level. Any pullback would consider. You can see here price came back, developed pullback, broken. Let me show you. Let me make it zoom. The way we look at the price nicely broken and develop pullback, and then price broken and give us the confirmation another pullback. Even today, we also mentioned to keep taking a pullback. So we also had another beautiful pullback, which is you can see here as mentioned here, any pullback would consider a high probability trade. Then we also had another beautiful mention, keep taking a pullback, any pullback. This is our part of intradays. And if you look at here, we have this scenario. As mentioned, any pullback would consider high probability trade. We have one, two, three, four, five pullbacks. So you can see a very strong bullish momentum. And the retail psychology is every time when the retail trader think it's gone too far, the price has to go back. Professional, we don't look at. We look at where's the momentum. Any deep pullback would consider high probability trade. Then rest is all about the money management and the risk management. So this is the last trade we had. That was the beautiful breakout we were looking here. And this breakout, the price nicely broken. And a beautiful another a long trade here, which is a pretty straightforward. If you look at here, we were looking this breakout. As you can see here, the price nicely came back as soon as the price broken and beautiful pullback. So now what is our criteria for looking for short here? As mentioned to my trader, as long as price does not break any recent low and give us the confirmation, we are not looking for short. We are only looking for long, number one. Number two, if the price is going to develop certain pattern and that give us the sign of reversal, then we need a confirmation and then we look for the trade. And all the price actions patterns, either reversal, continuation, or sideways, we already given all this pattern cheat sheet in MyQFX trading platform just for the references. If trader confused what exactly this pattern, they can refer to those pattern and they can identify the high probability trade. So as you can see, guys, we had a nice, amazing analysis today. So what exactly we're looking at? Just recap quickly. Again, for high time frame, gold already mentioned that we are looking here. If the price gonna break this area and this area, then continuation break. So being an intraday, there might be a possibility of a long and short, which is I've already showed you. And Euro USD, we already had the price looks like respecting it. There might be a possibility price might gonna break and sign of continuation. That's what we're looking here. We're only going to take a short trade here when the price gonna break the support and give us the confirmation. That's what exactly we're looking. Counter opportunity for sure. There might be a possibility. For that, we need a very technical, analysis in intraday. Pound dollar, we had a nice, beautiful long trade here, which is a pretty straightforward. We had a pullback, which is again, you can see at this area. So as mentioned here, we have this sign. This kind of price action give us the high probability of sign of continuation. So we are looking at continuation sign. And if the price gonna continue, this is the high where I'm looking target. So we're not gonna look short unless the price develops certain scenarios. So I'll give you an example here. Sometime price develop impulsive reaction, break, come back and give us the confirmation, refuse to stay above. That might be a counter opportunity for sure. Just this is a counter opportunity. Otherwise, if the price break, give us the confirmation sign of continuations. So all these scenarios, basically, we discuss, we broadcast that information every single day. I hope that makes sense. Pound yen, all the yen, basically, we had a nice, beautiful long trade here. So we already have this impulsive reaction. After impulsive, we are looking a correction, and looking one more push if the price is going to develop. Unless if there's an impulsive reaction develop, then what we're looking here, every impulsive reaction. After impulsive, if the price develop correction, then looking for sure. Otherwise, keep taking a pullback long. I hope that makes sense. All right, guys, that's it for now. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to answer all of your questions. But we had an amazing day, guys, today. We really enjoyed it and squeezed amazing profit. You can see it, 19,000 just trading gold in just a couple of hours, especially at the New York session. Just few hours. I hope that makes sense. Any questions, guys? Okay, see here. Okay, Sayyid Abrar Bukhari is asking, when the market gives a break on either side, where does the stop loss go? Okay, first of all, I'm going to give you based on certain scenarios. I hope that's going to help to you. And but normally when any students or any traders ask me where we put stop loss, I always ask the questions, show me your trading plan. What's your trading strategy? Because without trading strategy, I can give you industry standard where normally people say you should put stop loss behind the, below the previous high or below the previous high, which is common answer, but it does not help, honestly. The most important thing is if you describe your trading plan, then it would be which, then I can give you accurate answer. But based on the certain scenario, breakouts, we normally trade over breakouts. So how we basically put our stop loss, in the target profit. So even in an intraday, every trader has a different objectives and different goals, right? Like give you an example, that's when I traded, I just say if I manage to get a 0.5% of my account, I'm out. I don't just look at the trade anymore. Halas, job done, right? Or if I see that there's a news coming, like for example, this Friday, I did not basically initiate too much in trade because I know if I get to, trap into the trade, goal is going to be stopped, and then I get stuck for the weekend. So it all depends what time you're trading and what is your trading plan, what is your strategy. Normally, the breakout trade, the way we look at here is a different way. So I can give you different scenarios. So based on your trading plan, you can adjust. So the question is, when the market gives a break on either side, where does the stop loss go? Okay. So it depends which charts you are looking. You're looking for 1 hour, 15 minutes, or over intraday. I'm just gonna go look at the intraday in this scenario. So we had it, for example, we had it this scenario. Give you an example here, and you can relate to any chart. Okay, so we were looking for this breakout. So if I'm going to be looking here, breakout this scenario. So let's pause. Let's take hypothetically from a downside. So if I'm going to be looking at this breakout, there's a two way to do it. There's a one called aggressive trade, second called confirmation, right? Safest trade, right? So aggressive means like if I am sure, let's suppose if 1 hour, this is a very major support and resistance, there's a high probability the price is going to shoot down. Then I can take aggressive trade. Then again, it depends on my trading style. That's the one scenario. Second is safest way that I would need a confirmation in order to take a short trade here. So in all scenarios, we have a different scenarios, which is we explain it every day. So for example, if I'm looking for short trade here, breakout. So as I can see the price, I can see the previous price action. I can see here the momentum is very strong bullish. For either for this one, I would rather not to take aggressive trade. I need to take a safest trade. The safest trade would be, let's suppose if the price gonna break and come back and give me the confirmation and continuation, that is the safest way for me to look trade. And if I take it, I can open my trade here and I can put my stop loss just above this level. And if I see that price is going to reverse, I just get out. I'm not going to put my stop loss here because I can see the momentum is very strong, the price, because my stop loss is based on certain conditions, based on the market conditions. So this is the way I trade, right? I just get out. So here there's going to be two possibilities going to develop. You need to understand the possibility, and based on that, you need to develop your stop loss. So first of all, there's going to be two possibilities here that's going to give us the high confirmation. So being an intraday, that's what we do. So for example, first the price break and wait for the confirmation or pullback, then I would say this is the low and the price gonna take stop loss here. And if the price gonna continue, press break this one and give us that, then I'll take another short trade here, another short trade here. This is basically, and my stop loss is gonna be above the previous high. From this, the price is broken. That's the one scenario. Second scenario is sometime, because when we see the strong bullish momentum, because when the retail trader is taking a short trade here, market makers know that the most of the people are taking a short, they're probably going to create illusion. And then you're going to create impulsive reaction and everyone jump into the short trade here. What's going to happen? The market makers clean board everyone and come back and give us the confirmation. If I get this kind of confirmation, that is the high probability of the bull run is going to continue. So even if I take a short trade here, I'll take a losses here and wait for that. And if price give me this confirmation, that give me the high probability of sign of continuation to the upside. So this is I'm talking about the trade. If I'm trading against the trade here, against the momentum and the breakout, simple as that, right? If I'm going to be looking at trade towards the momentum and towards the trend, then breakout scenario is going to be slightly different. So I'll give you an example here. So what I can see here, let's suppose if the price is broken this area, this is what we're looking into it. So let's suppose if I'm going to take a long trade here, and as you can see here, the previously price respected. So I'm going to see where is the major place where the price respected most of time, and then more likely the price might going to respect again this time. So you can see a 1, 2, 3 times respected, and stop loss is going to be my here. So if the price going to come back, I'll take my stop loss, take a losses, and wait for the price to give me the confirmation for short here. If not, if the price is going to continue this one, then I can hold my trade here. And if the price gonna break this one here, that give me high probability of sign of continuation. And if the price gonna go up, I can put my stop loss every low here, every low here. And normally, basically, some of the traders, they are damn crazy. They're making a lot of pips because what they do, basically, they open a trade here, 2 trade here, 1 close, and another 2 trades here because they know that momentum is bullish and the price is going this direction. When the price is going this direction, as always mentioned to my trader, keep the simplicity is the key. What we have seen here, price develop low high, and then as long as the prices keep developing low high, you can move your stop loss and you can keep enjoying it. So your questions and the stop loss, I already mentioned when I'm going to against the trend, where I put my stop loss when the price is moving towards the direction, my stop loss is going to be slightly different, and my risk appetite is going to be slightly different. I hope I answered the question, right? Because every breakout has a different scenario, different situations. For example, let's see here if you can look this one on this one here. Yeah, this one, you can see here the price. If you look at in this scenario, where I'm expecting, we already built our bias that price is going to shoot long up. Reason behind it, which is a pretty straightforward, we always keep the basics. The basic is here, price naturally develop low, high, low, high. That give us the high probability is going to break. And you can see the price broken and give us the confirmation to the upside. So it was a beautiful trade we had it. Okay. So that was a beautiful. So any other questions, guys? I hope I answered the question, Mr. Sayed. Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. If anyone is interested in class for a group of 4 people, please let me know, preferably in Spanish. Thank you. Oh, that's good. Very good, my friend. I wish if I knew the Spanish, I would join your group. Okay. I'm sure this, we have amazing marketing team. They're probably going to translate my English one into the Spanish. And I was surprised one day when I look at my Spanish. I didn't know that I can speak Spanish. So the AI is amazing tool, but AI is also scary tool too. It's a very scary tool too. I was reading a news, one of the company where probably I think is in Hong Kong or Singapore. Their team member just sent a message that please transfer $25 million. They said, okay, we're going to have meeting and confirmation in order CFO to allow these transactions. And they had a meeting, and they had a meeting, amazing meeting through Zoom, and transfer is done. And later on, realized all the participant on the meeting was AI. So it's an amazing tool, but it's also scary too. So just to give you share, I was surprised when I heard this news. Okay, guys, any other questions? I know. That's really scary, right? If you can create anyone and give some, nasty comments or anyone. But the good thing is for us, which is we are doing it some research. I'm doing some research because I'm trying to do to AI to basically scan the market. We actually already had it in our platform. It scan the information and bring that information. We are working on it now. And yeah, let's look at the positive side of it, but let's see. But it is, the whole world is going to be, amazing world. We used to watch the Sci-Fi movies. I think that's going to happen again. All right, guys. So in terms of trading, guys, if you just sit down and trade just a few hours a day, probably you can make a lot of money, honestly, especially at the New York session. Okay, AI is scary. It is indeed. Of course, it is scary. It is scary, man. Uh, no. But it's amazing. It's amazing. The way how the things are developing it, evolving it, is a crazy because I look at the way give you an example. That day I was looking at how I can basically optimize my trades and analysis. I just give instructions to the AI, and AI had given me amazing, amazing solution. So nowadays, basically, you have to master how to communicate with the AI, and if you master this art, you will be the ahead. Uh, and that's what we have seen. It helps us a lot in terms of we are building some sort of like AI trading, robots. Basically, they're going to be trading for us. We are working on it now. We are trying to be, accommodate ourselves the way the technology is moving, but it's moving so fast, man, so fast. But it's interesting. All right, guys. Any other question? Just make sure our analyst is doing amazing job, guys. So when you log into the MyQFX platform every day, look at all this analysis. Ask yourself when this analysis has been broadcast, where were you? Have you taken this opportunity? If yes, if not, why not? Trading is all about discovering self, and then optimizing it and improving it. So every day you will find, a time comes and you say, okay, this is the edge for me to make profit. And then we have a, QBN broker, brokerage company. You can open an account and trade. All right, so no more questions. You're welcome, Dr. Kefi. All right, you're welcome, guys. So, all right, guys. So that's it for now. And I'm also basically, offering a one-to-one coaching and mentoring. I'm also doing some scalping training as well, just to for the people who are busy and just want to trade a couple of hours a day and make some profit. I'm also offering that training, personalized one-to-one coaching and training. But I prefer if you join every day, MyQFX, watch the live analysis, just keep practicing it, and I'm pretty sure you will build some knowledge, and you can trade. And on top of that, every week we have this webinar. You can ask questions live. I'm more than happy to help. All right, guys, thank you for being in this webinar. Have a nice week. Until next time, uh, I'll see you. All the best, guys. God bless you guys. Take care.